Speaking of young guys, before he sits down and joins us right now.
Ew.
This moment right here.
Let's get the tissue out. Oh my God. I didn't let you. What you doing?
Your teammate is joining us, and he happens to be your son.
He's so excited. He's got the biggest smile. What are the emotions?
Just pure joy, man. I mean, I can't. I don't know. I don't have any words. I mean, I can speak about me. You guys ask me questions about me. When it comes to him, I'm just a loss for words. But just super proud of him to be able to get to this point. And but he's a man. He's a man, and he's ready to go. So whatever questions you got for him, go ahead and let him have it.
Bronny James joins us. This is our first time at the desk together. I'm super excited about it. There was a great interview with your dad a while back where he said, and we talked about it all summer. That's why we found it so funny. Your dad said, he can't call me dad or pops at work. So we have to ask you, is it LJ? Is it LBJ? Is it 23? Is it GOAT? What's it going to be?
I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't gotten there yet. It's probably going to be like Bron. Yeah. Bron will be the easiest.
Yeah, that'd be the easiest.
But yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't called him something yet.
Practice starts tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You guys had a moment at practice that was well documented last week. We heard your take on it, where you said great defense but better offense. Can we get your vantage point? What you thought about that?
All right. In all seriousness,
please.
I looked at the film and he did step out of bounds, but I'm not going to go there.
No, you can go there.
I'm not going to go there right now.
That's a big part of it.
But
what do you mean you're not going to go there right now? You just went there.
I mean, I definitely did. But
I stepped out of bounds?
He stepped out of bounds.
They don't even have that camera angle of the baseline like that.
All I know is I got to stop.
Tell them about the stop I got on you when you dribbled out of bounds, though.
No, that was a foul, too. He slapped my whole arm. And we... See,
did they call it?
No.
Did the ref call it?
I mean, I'm not going to get that call right now. I'm not going to get that call right now. I'm playing against
you're a rookie
guy
anyway. Exactly. Little short story. When he was like 5 or 6 years old, I just told him in the locker room before we came out, and he was playing on the Little League Tiny Tots league in our hometown of Akron, Ohio, and I think he was like 5 or 6 years old, and he had did something. He had grabbed a rebound and like drove, coast to coast through the lane through a couple of the other kids, and like laid it up and had a little trot back. And I looked over at his mom, and I was like, oh, he's special. Like, he's special. She was like, what? He's 5 years old. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I've seen this before. Like, I know I've seen this before. All the way to the point where he gets drafted, and I brought that back to his mom, and she was like, I remember you said that like 12 years ago. So it's just it's crazy. I have a video on my phone of Savannah playing NBA 2K. She doesn't play. He hasn't seen it. She does not play video games, but she went in practice mode and played with her son on practice mode. I forgot to post it. I was gonna post it for the world, but I have not yet. But it is super cool. I might have to get a world, later on today. But she was playing with Bronny, and I said, okay, this is what it takes to get you on the video game. So, cool. And it was just super cool. I think
for you, Bronny, embarking on this journey, you obviously have one of the greatest tools and resources in your father. But how will you balance carving out your own journey, which I know you're very passionate about, but all the while understanding that you do have someone like him and other greats in this league, obviously, that you can go to?
Yeah. Just continuing to do what I've always been doing. Feel like I've done a great job of carving out my own path over the years that I've been taking basketball seriously. But just also sprinkling in a little bit of wisdom and stuff from my vets, my dad especially. But just trying to learn as much as I can and still keep working and carving out that path that I've been doing.
Fred's working hard. Preseason schedule right here. All 6 games. You got the T-Wolves, Suns, Bucks, Warriors, Suns. Warriors got a couple games in Palm Springs. You got one in Vegas. You got one in Milwaukee. You got one up in Golden State.